In a sport where talent meters dictate destiny, one man registered as nothing, but his kicks said otherwise. This was the moment that would shatter every rule they thought unbreakable and expose the lie at the heart of talent. 13 years earlier, the system marked him as worthless, a boy with no future. The meter displayed a cold, red 0. No talent detected, no hope allowed. The official pointed to the exit. His verdict absolute, talent null, next.
Big brother, don't listen to them. You are strong, stronger than any test.
Without measurable talent, there was only one destination, the labor camps. 11 years passed. The labor camp grinding away at body and spirit, but Tatsuya's resolve only hardened.
I will escape this place, and when I do, the whole world will know my name.
He would not be a 0 forever. 11 years later, Tatsuya spent his days in the labor camp and his nights training in secret, far from the Federation's eyes.
Don't worry about me, big brother. I am just tired.
Under the moonlight, barefoot on sharp rocks, he kicked until his soles bled. No meter, no crowd, just the raw feel of force.
Every night the same, but I feel it. A power the meter can't read. I just need to break through.
He didn't realize someone had been watching his solitary rituals for weeks.
You've got spirit, boy. But bashing rocks won't teach you how to destroy a pro keeper.
Who are you? How long have you been spying on me?
Call me Takeshi. I knew a style before talent meters existed. A style the Federation burned records to erase.
A style before the meters. Could it really work for a 0 like me? Teach me. I don't care about the past. Just give me the power to save my sister.
The Federation measures talent from the head. I will teach you to draw it from the ground. The force kick.
For months, Tatsuya drilled the forgotten forms. Each barefoot strike sent shockwaves through his bones. The earth became his only meter.
My ankles swell, my soul split. But with every kick, something pure builds a pressure no training ever gave me.
You still punch at the ball. Let your foot become the ground's voice. Drive through, not against.
Weeks passed. One night, Takeshi produced a battered old machine, one of the last pre-censorship talent meters.
After everything, it still says 0. Am I just fooling myself?
This device measures numbers the Federation invented. Your power exists outside their rules. Trust the dust on your feet, not the light in that box.
Training intensified. One evening, a sickening crack echoed. Tatsuya's foot had fractured against a steel-reinforced post.
200 years ago, the Federation hunted us. They called us infinates, those whose force broke their meters. I am the last survivor, but you carry the same fire.
Then I'll prove it. I am entering the pro trials. Not for fame, for my sister. No system will stop me.
Take it. Every credit we've saved. Bring back the prize money, and bring us both out of this hell.
Her thin hands tremble. This is all she has. I won't fail her, not ever.
At the public pro trials registration, his bare feet and 0 talent history drew cold stares. Laughter echoed off the walls. A C-class striker with gleaming cleats scoffed loudly, calling him a labor camp joke. Ignoring the jeers, he walked onto the pitch. The sparse crowd murmured, eyes on his bandaged feet. His opponent, a C-class keeper with a 92% save rate. A towering figure radiating arrogance.
The turf is firm. My feet feel every blade. This is where I am supposed to be. Her face, as I left the camp, I won't let it end in despair.
The keeper rotated his shoulders, confident. The referee raised the whistle.
One kick to shatter every doubt.
The whistle blew. Tatsuya's bare foot snapped forward, carrying months of granite-shattering force. The impact registered before the sound.
Drive through, not against. The old man's voice. I pushed through the keeper as if he's just another training post.
The ball became white light. The The keeper's glowing gloves sparked uselessly as the shockwave bent the goal frame inward. Silence. Then gasps. The crowd stood, staring at the ball buried beyond the shredded net. In the official's booth, the talent meter danced. 0, gibberish, dead. The console sparked once and went dark. Technicians replayed the feed. For one frame, the force graph spiked off the chart, then collapsed to 0.
A 0 talent boy with bare feet just shattered a C-class barrier. Get me his complete file. Now.
My foot is whole. The fracture held. The force passed through me without breaking me.
Medical staff hauled the dazed keeper away. The crowd began to chant a name they'd just learned. Tatsuya. A red flag tripped in the Federation's monitoring hub. Someone would come looking. After the match, in the corridor beneath the stands, Lady Reina stepped out of the shadows.
Tatsuya, is it? I can make that 0 on your record irrelevant. Sponsorship, prize money, protection.
She smells of money and secrets. But if she can get me closer to the prize, I have no choice. Fine. But I am not a pet. Get me into the main bracket, and I'll kick my way to the top.
Within days, Tatsuya faced a B-class keeper. This one wore energy gauntlets that shimmered a force field across the goal. The same kick, the same bare foot. The field fractured like glass, and the keeper hit the back stanchion before the ball.
Stronger than C-class, but still not enough. They rely on toys while I have the ground itself.
In the Federation Council chamber, the footage played on repeat. These were not flukes. Someone had to be held accountable.
A null talent breaking B-class tech with bare feet. Find his trainer, find his source, and shut it down.
The searchlights of the Federation turned toward the labor camps, and all the ghosts hidden there. Deep in Federation labs, analysts slowed the footage. For one frame, the force graph displayed infinity before glitching.
So it's true. The infinite bloodline survives. Send agents to the labor camps. Find his trainer. Bring me proof.
Dark-suited agents rolled out from Federation headquarters. Their destination, the forgotten ground where Tatsuya had trained.
Tatsuya, the Federation has classified you as an anomaly. They're digging into your past. If they find your teacher.
Takeshi, they can't find him. I have to warn him before it's too late.
He burst into Takeshi's hideout, breathless. The old master looked up from an ancient scroll, unsurprised.
They're coming, boy. I've felt the shadow of that council before. This was always the risk.
We can't just wait around. If they find you, they'll destroy everything. We have to run.
Schedule a public meter retest. When he fails to register, we'll have grounds to exile him permanently.
The trap was set. Tatsuya would have to prove his power on their terms without exposing Takeshi, the quarter-final. An A-class keeper with a blinding energy aura. Goal, a fortress of light. The barefoot shot hit like a meteor. The aura shattered, keeper flung backward, armor sparking. Silence. Then roar. Another keeper down, another broken barrier. The crowd chanted his name. Over the speakers, the Federation decreed an immediate public retest. Failure meant permanent exile.
A retest now. If I refuse, they bar me anyway. I'll walk in. Let them measure nothing again. Takeshi's voice echoed. They've rigged the sensors. They'll see what they shouldn't. I know, but I can't run. Aiko is counting on me. I'll give them their 0.
Tatsuya strode into the lab, the meter pad glowing cold blue. Technicians swarmed, cameras rolling.
They want a number. I'll give them the only number they ever allowed me. 0.
He placed his hand on the sensor. The world held its breath. The main display stabilized. 0.000. Laughter rippled through the lab. Another null talent failure. A technician froze the high-speed feed. For one frame, the graph showed an impossible symbol before glitching.
He's a glitch, a danger. Barefoot play is a hazard. Disqualify him on safety grounds.
Officials offered dampening shoes. Tatsuya took them and crushed the metal in his bare hands.
They want to cage my feet. I'd rather break their rules than put on chains.
Within hours, leaked footage flooded every feed. The world saw not a zero, but a champion their system could not measure. By dawn, crowds surrounded Federation headquarters. Signs rose, "Let Zero play." The council announced his ban. Bare feet deemed illegal equipment. Exile was next. The chant grew. Zero. Zero. The people had chosen their underdog. His tournament was over. But the real battle had just begun, facing global outrage. The Federation announced an unsanctioned semi-final. Tatsuya would face an S-Class keeper in an arena packed beyond capacity. That night, Reina found Takeshi at the old training ground. The master spoke words she had only read in banned archives.
Tatsuya isn't a zero. He's an infinite. His force is so pure the meter wraps to null. It's been hidden for centuries.
Reina's face went pale. The truth could end her career, or save a generation. She chose to stand with them. The next day, the S-Class Keeper was unveiled. Full combat armor, reactive shields, a moving fortress. Tatsuya walked onto the floodlit pitch, bare feet on pristine grass. The stadium shook with a single, deafening chant.
They built a wall of light. I'll kick through it like every other. For Aiko, for Takeshi, for the truth.
The Keeper activated the barrier. Hexagonal plates locked, humming with enough energy to stop a freight train. Referee's whistle pierced the roar. The unsanctioned battle for the soul of talent began. Tatsuya took a breath, his bare foot coiling back. The world held its breath. The kick started, but the barrier held, sending feedback through his bones. His leg screamed.
The ground remembers every kick, every fracture. I don't break, I push through.
The bandages ignited. A white-hot force erupted. The barrier shattered like glass, the Keeper spiraling into the net. The stadium erupted, a volcanic roar. Zero defeated S-Class. The impossible was now undeniable. In the council chamber, panic replaced calculation. The commissioner gestured, and a hologram of Kaito, the SSS champion, materialized.
Kaito will crush him. But to ensure compliance, seize the sister. She's our leash.
At the labor camp, 2 armored guards dragged Aiko from her bunk. Her cries were swallowed by the noise of the cheering world. Tatsuya's tablet lit up in the tunnel. A single image, Aiko in chains. One line, register and cap your force, or she remains ours.
They think this will make me yield. They don't know what I really am.
He did not reply, but the ground beneath his bare feet began to tremble. Tatsuya stormed out of the stadium. He found Takeshi in the dim hideout, poring over old scrolls.
They took your sister. I felt the tremor. Sit down, boy. You need to hear my final lesson.
Takeshi closed his eyes, and a vision of his youth appeared. A dense forest, agents closing in, his own feet glowing as he fled.
I was the last infinite before you. They burned my name, turned me into a ghost. I ran for 2 centuries. If you register, they will cage your force, and the spirit of infinity dies. Don't let them cage you, not even for her.
He's asking me to choose between the world and my own blood. Aiko is all I have left. I won't register. I'll win the final my way, and I'll save her with these feet.
He pulled out his tablet. His fingers were steady as he typed the only words he could offer. The message read, Aiko, wait for me. I will come, and in no cage will ever hold you again.
Then we finish this. Together. The final shall be an execution for their lies.
The morning after his refusal, the Federation broadcast the finals announcement, Tatsuya versus Kaito, the undefeated SSS champion.
The ball will be magnetically weighted. His force kick will register as a fault. If he still connects, the goal sensors will null the strike.
Reina, listening through a hidden feed, recorded every word. She slipped the evidence to her network, plotting a global broadcast. As the world buzzed, Tatsuya returned to the abandoned training ground. His kicks sent tremors through the earth, each one a promise.
A weighted ball won't stop me. I'll kick through their metal, their lies, their cages.
He trained through exhaustion, through cracked soles, until his kicks became indistinguishable from the ground's own pulse. 3 days later, the final stadium was sealed. 100,000 tickets sold within minutes. The world would witness the reckoning.
Every camera is ours. When they try to cheat, the world will see the Federation's true face.
Kato arrived in a blaze of pyrotechnics, his SSS uniform shimmering. He waved to the crowd as if the outcome was already decided. Tatsuya walked in silence, bare feet on the cold tunnel floor, the roar of the arena growing with every step. In the tunnel, Tatsuya paused. Takeshi's voice echoed from the final lesson. The origin, the Federation burned from history.
2 centuries ago, the Federation didn't measure talent. They hunted it. Infinites like me were erased to build their system. The meters are not tests. They are cages. They label you 0, so you never discover you are infinite.
The talent system was born from a massacre, and Takeshi was the last living proof of its fraud.
He carried this alone for 200 years. Now it's my turn. I am not just fighting for Aiko. I am the counterproof. When I kick, every silenced infinite kicks with me.
The roar of the crowd yanked him back. He walked onto the floodlit grass, no longer a 0, but the lineage of the free.
I'll destroy their champion, their rigged ball, their lies. And when the meter fries, the world will know the truth.
Across the pitch, Kato's silhouette crackled with SSS tier energy. The final that would decide more than a championship was about to begin.
Let's end this.
The broadcast flash lit billions of screens. Reina's network was live, every camera recording.
World feed is hot. No filters, no delays. If they cheat, the planet sees it.
On the pitch, the referee set the ball, a heavier, magnetic core visible under studio lights.
It hums. They weighted it, but ground force doesn't care about weight.
You've broken toys before, 0. I am not a toy, I am the summit.
The whistle shrieked. Tatsuya's first touch felt like dragging iron, the field magnets pulling at the ball.
Twice the resistance. But I've kicked through granite. This is just another material to shatter.
Kato moved, a blur of light. The ball vanished from under Tatsuya's feet and reappeared at the other end. The crowd gasped. This was the champion who had never conceded a single goal.
Speed doesn't break the unbreakable. I'll find the opening.
Kato danced through the minutes. A golden blur Tatsuya could only track with his ears. Each attempt to steal the ball ended in air. Finally, an opening. Tatsuya's foot snapped forward, but the ball crawled as if wading through lid. It curled harmlessly wide.
The magnetic field is stronger now. It's not just resistance, it's actively deflecting my trajectory.
The halftime whistle saved him. Scoreless but battered, Tatsuya stumbled to the sideline, lungs burning. At the edge of the technical area, Takeshi stood waiting, his staff planted like a rooted tree.
You are still punching a floating stone, boy. Forget the ball, it's just a conduit. Feel the earth.
Feel the earth. I've been so focused on the metal they rigged, I forgot where my power truly begins.
His soles pressed into the grass. For the first time, he didn't aim at the goal. He aimed at the planet.
Magnetism can deflect a surface kick, but the Earth's own force, no magnet in the world can fight that.
The whistle called them back. The second half would not be a game of speed. It would be a reckoning of forces. As the second half began, Tatsuya closed his eyes. The stadium faded, replaced by a hum from the earth.
No separation. My foot is the planet's pulse. This force is borrowed from the infinite deep.
Kaito charged a golden streak, but Tatsuya's foot warped reality, bending space to his will. The magnetic ball screamed in a vortex, not pushed, but transported along a line beyond physics. It reappeared inside the goal. The net dissolved into light, the ball buried in the backboard. In the official's booth, consoles erupted. The meter shrieked, the infinity symbol burning.
Null and void. Meter malfunction. Goal doesn't count. Shut down the broadcast.
But the broadcast did not stop. Every screen in the world replayed the infinity symbol, the truth no longer hidden. The stadium held its breath. Tatsuya stood, feet smoking, as the screen showed Zero had scored.
I said it's void. No keeper touched it. The game is null.
The crowd erupted, not in confusion, but in fury. A rolling chant of 0, 0 shook the foundations of the stadium.
World, here is the truth. The gauntlet footage. The magnetic ball. The commissioner ordering sabotage. Witness.
Billions watched the commissioner's red face as his own orders played back. Protests ignited in real time across the globe.
They'll tear down the Federation. I have to contain this. Validate the goal. For now, goal stands. Zero's kick is valid.
Tatsuya snatched the field microphone. His voice, raw with fury, blasted across the arena.
My sister, Aiko, you took her to break me. Release her now, or I swear, this field will be your grave.
A side gate opened. Aiko stumbled onto the field, guards retreating. She ran, her first free steps in years. Brother and sister collided in the center circle. A tangle of limbs and sobs, the world watching a victory greater than any score.
I did it, Aiko. No cage holds us now. Not ever.
While the world cheered, dark-suited agents slipped onto the field, targeting Takeshi where he stood near the tunnel.
Number, not him, not ever.
Tatsuya stormed over and slammed his bare foot into the turf. A thunderous fissure split the earth, separating the agents from his master.
Touch him, and this whole stadium collapses. Let him speak.
I am Takeshi, the last infinite of the old world. 200 years I carried this secret, hunted by the council that now sits in judgment. Your meters were made to cage us, but the boy you called Zero has broken them all, and I am no longer a ghost.
The stadium fell silent, then erupted with a roar of vindication. Zero is infinite became a global cry.
Stand down. Everyone stand down. Release the old man. Let him go.
The agents retreated, their mission crushed by raw power and public will. Takeshi stood free for the first time in 2 centuries. The final had become a revolution, and the old master's legacy would no longer be erased. In the days after the final, the world erupted. Endless streets filled with millions. Their chant, a unified demand. End the meter. The Federation Council, cornered and exposed, convened an emergency session. The commissioner's sullen face was dragged before the cameras.
By order of the Supreme Council, the talent meter system is abolished. Effective immediately.
Tatsuya was summoned privately. They offered him a place in the new registry, a rank above SSS. He refused.
I was born a zero, and I'll stay a zero. No rank can measure what I am. Let that be the symbol.
The announcement was made. The talent meter was dead, and Zero, the impossible striker, would forever be its gravestone.
We did it. Takeshi, Aiko, everyone who was ever called nothing.
A quiet hilltop above the city, away from the noise. Tatsuya, Aiko, and Takeshi sat in the setting sun, the first peace in a lifetime.
No more camps, no more meters, just us. I never stopped believing.
The cycle is broken. My boy, you are the future. And I finally get to rest.
Tatsuya looked at the horizon, where a new training ground was being built. The era of the meter was over. The age of the bare foot had begun. Months later, the new training ground was alive with laughter. Tatsuya stood at its center, a coach now, his bare feet rooted in the grass.
Feel the earth under your feet. That's the only meter that matters. Let it guide your kick.
Children sprinted across the field, some stumbling, some already launching shots. No meters, no fear, only joy.
They are the new generation. No cages, no numbers. just the pure force they're born with.
Aiko walked across the field, a tray of water in her hands, her smile as bright as the sun. She was finally free. A young girl lined up her shot, her bare foot striking. A tiny shockwave rippled. Tatsuya saw the familiar glow and nodded. As the sun dipped lower, Tatsuya walked to the edge of the cliff, overlooking the city.
He was born with no talent, but talent was never the point.
He placed a ball on the ground, and with one final, gentle kick, sent it soaring into the boundless sunrise. The end. On a quiet morning, Tatsuya and Aiko returned to the place that once held them prisoner. The fences were gone, replaced by a stone memorial. They walked in silence until they reached the center, where a single, unmarked stone lay for those who never escaped. Aiko laid down her flower.
We promised each other we'd escape. Little Aiko barely ate, telling me I was stronger than any test.
And I was right. You didn't just break your cage, brother. You shattered them all.
Tatsuya looked down at his bare feet, no longer bandaged, but scarred and strong. They had walked through hell and back.
Every step was a promise, and now I stand here, free.
Aiko wordlessly took his hand. They stood there, two figures who had once been nothing, now the foundation of a new world. And the wind carried a single line across the silent field, the truth that started it all. He was born with no talent, but talent was never the point.